Wait, don't start your engine just yet, because, believe it or not, the way you start your car could be silently killing it from the inside. Most drivers hop in, turn the key, or press the button, and drive off without a second thought. But those few seconds, they decide whether your engine lives long or dies an early death. In this video, I'm uncovering 11 deadly mistakes drivers make when starting their car. And you'll want to stick around, because the mistake number 1 could lead to complete engine failure. Let's dive in. Mistake number 11. Cranking the starter for too long. Ever tried starting your car and just kept holding the key or pushing the button for a full 10 seconds? That's a huge mistake. Cranking the starter motor too long puts extreme stress on it, causing it to overheat and wear out faster. Starters are expensive to replace, and you might even drain your battery or flood your engine. If it doesn't fire up within 5 seconds, stop. Wait a good 30 seconds before trying again. Continuously cranking doesn't make the car start faster. It just increases the risk of damage. And in cold weather, that stress is multiplied. Be patient and smart. Your wallet will thank you later. Mistake number 10. Starting the car with the wrong fuel or oil. Using the wrong type of fuel or engine oil is one of the most damaging mistakes you can make, and starting the car afterward only multiplies the damage. If you accidentally pump diesel fuel into a gasoline engine, then starting the engine can cause serious internal damage, because the combustion process is entirely different. Diesel is heavier and ignites differently, so it can clog injectors, foul spark plugs, or cause the engine to misfire. Similarly, using oil with the wrong viscosity can prevent proper lubrication, especially during cold starts, where thick oil doesn't flow quickly enough to critical components. This leads to increased wear, overheating, and poor fuel economy. Before starting the car after a refuel or oil change, always double-check the type used. Mistake number 9. Start the car with the AC or heater on full blast. Starting your car with the AC or heater turned on puts an unnecessary strain on the battery and alternator. These systems require a decent amount of power to operate, and when they're active right at startup, they draw current at a time when your battery is already under stress from cranking the engine. This can lead to slow starts and reduce your battery's lifespan significantly. In colder climates, this issue becomes even worse because the battery's power output is reduced in low temperatures. Always turn off high-power accessories before starting your engine. After the engine has been running smoothly for 30 to 60 seconds, you can turn on the AC or heater without causing stress. Mistake number 8. Starting the car without checking fluid levels. Fluids are the lifeblood of your vehicle, and failing to check them before starting the engine can cause serious damage. Vital fluids like engine oil, coolant, brake fluid, power steering fluid, and transmission fluid keep key systems lubricated and cooled. Starting the car with low engine oil can result in metal-on-metal friction almost immediately, damaging components like the camshaft, pistons, or crankshaft. Low coolant can cause your engine to overheat rapidly, potentially resulting in a blown head gasket. Inadequate brake fluid compromises your ability to stop quickly, which can be extremely dangerous in an emergency. It takes just 30 seconds to pop the hood and check your dipsticks or reservoirs, and that 30 seconds could save you thousands in repair bills. Checking fluid levels is a small habit with massive benefits for engine life and road safety. Mistake number 7. Not switching off accessories. Before starting, leaving electrical accessories like headlights, cabin lights, heated seats, or windshield wipers on when you start the car is a common but damaging habit. When you start your car with all your accessories on, you're forcing your battery to power everything all at once during the most critical moment, cranking the engine. This creates a massive electrical load and shortens battery life significantly. Additionally, the alternator must immediately compensate for the power deficit after startup, which accelerates its wear and reduces its lifespan. Over time, you'll face dim lights, slow cranking, or complete no-start issues. So, before you start, switch off the fan, lights, and audio. start clean, then switch them back on. It's the easiest fix most drivers ignore. Mistake number 6. Pumping the gas pedal before starting. Unless you're driving a vintage car from the 70s, stop pumping the gas pedal before startup. It's doing more harm than good. In carbureted engines, pumping the pedal before starting is used to help deliver fuel. But today's cars use advanced fuel injection systems that calculate and deliver the perfect air-fuel mix automatically. Pressing the gas before starting only confuses the ECU, potentially causing misfires or flooding the engine. You might even trigger a check engine light. Just get in, keep your foot off the gas, and let the system handle it. Modern cars are smarter than you think. Don't override what they're programmed to do. Mistake number 5. Starting without checking the gear is in park or neutral. Failing to make sure your car is in park or neutral before starting can lead to dangerous or damaging consequences. In manual cars, starting the engine while in gear without pressing the clutch can cause the car to lurch forward or backward. This not only risks hitting something, but also damages the transmission or starter system. In automatic cars, the car simply won't start unless it's in park or neutral, but forcing the ignition while in gear can still harm internal components. It's not just about safety, it's also about protecting your drivetrain from unnecessary jolts or stress. Always press the brake, check the gear position, and then start your car smoothly. Mistake number 4. Ignoring warning lights when starting the car. When you first turn the key to the on position before cranking the engine, your dashboard lights up. This is your car's self-diagnostic check. Once the engine starts, most lights should turn off. But if any remain on, like the oil pressure, battery, or check engine light, it means something is wrong. Ignoring these signals can result in catastrophic damage, like running the engine with low oil or a failing alternator. Many people see the lights but assume it's nothing serious until the engine fails or the battery dies. Paying attention during these first few seconds can save you thousands in repairs. Always wait and verify before moving on. Mistake number 3. Starting in extreme weather without proper preparation. Whether it is below freezing or scorching hot, your car hates temperature extremes. In winter, engine oil thickens like syrup and doesn't flow properly on startup, leaving critical engine parts without proper lubrication. In summer, everything under the hood is already hot. Starting the engine with a stressed cooling system can lead to overheating within minutes. Protect your engine in both conditions. It's wise to switch the ignition to the on position for a few seconds before actually starting the engine. This lets the electronics, sensors, and fuel pump prime everything properly. In winter, consider using a block heater. In summer, roll down the windows first to let trapped heat escape. Prepare the car, and it'll return the favor with better performance. Mistake number 2. Weak or dirty battery connections. A lot of car start failures are caused not by a dead battery, but by poor connections. Corrosion, dirt, or loose battery terminals reduce the flow of electricity from the battery to the starter motor. This resistance can cause weak cranking, intermittent start problems, or damage to electronic systems. If the connection is bad enough, your car might not start at all, even though the battery is fully charged. Regular inspection of your battery terminals and cables can prevent this. Use a wire brush and baking soda water mixture to clean any corrosion from terminals, and always ensure the clamps are tightly secured. A clean, tight connection guarantees the full power of the battery reaches where it's needed. Mistake number 1. Rev the engine immediately after starting. Revving a cold engine is one of the fastest ways to increase wear on internal components. When your engine starts, it takes a few seconds for oil to circulate through the entire system. Until then, parts like the crankshaft, pistons, and camshafts are running with less lubrication. Revving the engine forces these parts to move faster under dry conditions, causing friction and potential long-term damage. This is even more harmful in cold weather, when oil is thicker and moves more slowly. Instead, Let the engine idle for at least 30 seconds to 1 minute after starting. This warm-up period allows the oil pressure to stabilize and fully protect all moving parts. That's all for this video. The first 10 seconds after you get in your car matter way more than you think. These bad starting habits might seem small, but they stack up, and before you know it, your engine's crying for help. Don't wait for that day and start smarter. See you in the next video.